Yo, what up, YouTube? This your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you with another video. This video just basically is about what's been going on these YouTube streets. Once again, for some reason, for the past couple of weeks, months, I should say, there has been turmoil on these YouTube streets. People have been going after each other. People who thought they had connections with somebody else on YouTube then fell out. People got hurt feelings. People are embarrassed, people are ashamed, people are feeling inside their emotions and stuff like that, feeling their emotions and things like that. And it bothers me to, well, not bother, I don't care that much. I'm just talking about it, just reporting on what I see and what's been going on, what I've been a witness to. I don't understand that. Why are you so concerned about what someone else is doing? Who likes you, who don't like you, things like that. Are there truly a lot of friends here on YouTube? And I use the word friends as to say, do you really know people like that on YouTube? I tend to say no. You may have people's phone numbers, you may talk to people on a daily basis while it's not outside of the YouTube, or you may have known people, see people from YouTube that you say hi to, that's in your chat, or whatever the case may be. But the reality is, do you really know that person? And my answer is no, you don't know anyone. This is all virtual. This is all something that we do for fun, entertainment, gags and jokes and all that. I don't think that anyone truly knows anyone here on YouTube. We know what the person presents themselves as. We know what the person actually, conducts themselves as and things like that. But I don't think that we really know who someone is. I can say, oh, I like this person's personality on YouTube based on their channel, but do I really know that person? Do I know the ins and outs of that person? Do I know what makes this person happy? What makes this person smile? What makes this person laugh? What makes this person upset or angry or sad? Do I know all the in-depth emotions that make up a human being? No, I don't know that. So for me to really care about what someone says or the ins and outs of someone's relationship that doesn't involve me, I don't care. It's interesting, it's entertaining, but if I'm going to be for real, it doesn't affect my real life. It doesn't affect anything about me. It doesn't affect nothing I do. It doesn't even affect my content on YouTube, because what I talk about on YouTube is what I choose to talk about, and it can range from current events, something that I'm going through in my personal life, something that I've seen in my personal life that I need to comment on, or something that I've seen on YouTube. So as a content creator, I need to be able to be diverse in my content. I need to be able to be diverse as I am in real life, in my conversation with people. I have friends and acquaintances in my real life. And the longer I stay on YouTube, I will have friends and acquaintances on YouTube as well, if I choose to, if relationships grow into that manner. But I would never think that, I am exempt from being called out or being checked or being, corrected if I'm wrong. Anyone who thinks that they are exempt from being corrected is a fool. No one is exempt. Last week, there was several videos out there that was in the realm of something I made a couple of weeks ago, when I said anyone and everyone can catch it. People who make videos, anyone can get it, anyone can be corrected, anyone can be checked, all those type of videos out there. And no one's copying me because I haven't had any views on mine, but it just goes to show that, the mindset that people have on this YouTube are very similar. The content that people have is very similar. And mine was out before I seen the other ones that came out. And like I said, no one's copying me because mine haven't been viewed, But I'm okay with that. I'm still in my infancy stage in the YouTube game, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. But it's like, it seems like people think that they can't be corrected, they can't be checked, they can't be told they're wrong. What type of individual can't laugh at themselves, can't, understand and admit that they're not perfect, that they make mistakes, that things happen that may not be under their control. No one is so perfect that they can't be corrected. No one is so perfect where they can't be checked. No one is so flawless or good at what they do where they can't be told, okay, maybe you should try this. This may work a little bit better for you. Who are you to think that you are so perfect that someone outside of your mind can tell you, well, I see you, I may see you a little differently than you see yourself. Maybe if you work on XYZ, you'll get a better response. I understand we're all grown here. We all, can do our own thing, go our own way, act and do whatever we want to do because we're grown. But if everyone is saying that something that you have a character flaw, everyone can't be wrong. If everyone is saying, well, I don't say everyone because it's not going to be everyone, but when a large group of people are saying there's a character flaw that I see in you, no one's asking you to change, but maybe you should look inward at that, what they're saying, and see if there's something that you possibly can change, something that you possibly can correct, or want to correct and do better at. And if you don't want to change it, that's fine. That's your choice. Life is about choices. It's, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do what people, you know what I'm saying, tell you to do. You don't have to correct what you don't want to have corrected in your life. But if you don't have anything corrected, if you don't try to change, don't be surprised when you end up with the same results that you've been getting. Don't be surprised when you are reacting and responding to the same type of energy that you put out there. Don't be surprised when what you put out there comes back to lay roots on you. You know, we can't put out negative, ugly, distasteful, and ugly energy while it's not, and expect to live a perfect life. And for those of you on YouTube who brag about what you have, it could be gone like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you have today. It doesn't matter what you may have tomorrow. What you had yesterday was not. We all go through ups and downs in our lives. And unless you are independently wealthy and have generational wealth from the past and for the present, it means nothing. Having a new car, a new house, a new bag, a new pair of shoes, some new clothes here and there, well, it's not, doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything at all. That can be lost in a house fire. That can be lost in a car accident. That can be lost with some hospital stay and bills need to be paid. If you don't have generational wealth and you're not independently wealthy, all the stuff that you have can be gone in the blink of an eye. So to brag about that or to put someone else down because they don't have that is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? We all have nice things. Well, I don't know everybody else, but what I have, I'm comfortable with. What I have, I'm happy with. What I have, I worked hard for. So therefore, I'm going to cherish it and be blessed that I have it. And thank the Father above that He has blessed me enough to be able to acknowledge the blessings that I have and my shortcomings so I can work on being the best person I need to be, so I can work on fixing myself to be the best person I can be. You know what I'm saying? It takes so much more than just financial or wealth or things like that. It takes a spiritual growth that we all must go through in order to be the best person that we need to be. And I'm assuming, I shouldn't assume, but I'm hoping I should say that everyone on YouTube who have these platforms much larger than mine is trying to put forth the best effort and the best foot on the best face possible. Not because they want to throw the wool over people's eyes, but because they want people to see them in their best light. They want to be their best selves. They want you to know them as their best selves. You know what I'm saying? They want to be acknowledged for being their best self. It's not about, you know, oh, I have 100,000 subscribers. Okay? Well, I have not as many subscribers, but I have all these different views. Okay, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? That's great. But once you get these cameras off you, once you from in front of the cameras, what do your real life look like? What do you really think about yourself? Are you putting on a facade just to fool people to believe that you're happy and that you're comfortable and that you live in this great life? Or are you really out there living your life to its fullest, being the best you possible? That's what I'm about, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can make, 100 videos and have maybe 20 views on all 100 videos. You know, I'm okay with that. because when it's my time, it's my time. And I want to thank the people who have subscribed to me thus far. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Thank you for buying what I'm giving you, or believing what I'm giving you, because it's true, it's me, you know, with all my stammering and mixing up words and things like that. Not mixing up words, but, you know, not being able to pronounce every word correctly, you know. It's because like I said previously, I have a speech impediment. You know, I had one my entire life, you know, where I used to stutter and stammer horribly. You know, I couldn't pronounce certain words because of my stutter and stammer, you know. But it doesn't take away of my intelligence at all. Never have, never will. I may not be able to speak as clear as some or as pronounced as some, but what I'm saying is profound. What I'm saying has heart in it. What I'm saying has, you know, I have the courage to put myself out there and do that, you know. And that's what makes me me. That's what makes me the best person I was meant to be. You know, I'm not dependent on, you know, someone to pay a bill or, you know, do something for me or give me something that I can't get myself. I don't ask things of people that I won't ask or don't ask of myself. I don't ask people to do things that I don't do. You know, I'm not that type of person. Who I am is a person that is always going to put forth my best effort, always show myself or present myself in its best light. You know, and not everyone's going to like me. I understand that. I know that. I'm okay with that. You know, but I like me. I love me. You know what I'm saying? And if people give me a chance, they'll love me as well. You know, because I'm going to be real. You know, like I said, I'm not perfect by any means, but I try to be the best person I was meant to be. I try to put forth my best effort every time I put myself in front of this camera or every time I present myself to the world. You know, life isn't about being perfect. Life is about striving to be your best. And not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to agree with you. But as adults, if we can learn to agree to disagree, we'll be in a much better place, in a much better state in this, on these YouTube streets and in this country and in this world. Because there are a million people out there that have videos out here on YouTube. There are millions of videos out there. There's millions of content creators. You know, the ones that are successful are the ones who have endurance, the ones who have perseverance, the ones that find their own niche and do what they do best and don't compete with other people. If you're worried about what someone else is doing, how can you do your best? If you're worried about what the next person, man, woman, or child is doing, how can you present yourself at its best? If you're trying to do what someone else is doing, how is the authentic you going to shine? No one's going to see the most authentic you. People are going to see a copy of someone else or what someone else is doing, what someone else is saying. That's why the people that are successful because they are presenting their authentic selves. They are being their most real person that they were meant to be. People are drawn to that. People are drawn to authenticity. People are drawn to the real. People are drawn to something that they see in you, in your eyes, in your language, in your delivery, in your content that they like. So that's why they come to you. And you can fool people for a moment. You know, we all been fooled for a moment. But once we open up our eyes and really see what's out there and see what's in front of us, what's not, at that point we need to make the decision of, are we going to stay or are we going to go? And when people decide, I hope it's not loud because these trucks are right here, but once you decide to, you know, stay. Once you decide to go. And you can go without having hard feelings, without having an argument, without having the negativity and the ugliness and the deceitfulness and the divisiveness. You know, it makes no sense that when people fall out with one another, the first thing they do is try to read and roast and gag and spread lies and personal information about people while it's not. If you no longer truly feel that you can get along with somebody, whatever, leave. Leave them alone. Pay them dust. You know, don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about, you know, what they said. And if you don't like someone's content on their channel, don't go to their channel. You won't be upset. You won't be confused. You won't be worried about it. And when people come to you with the negativity that the person may have said about you, you have a choice to either absorb it, clap back, or ignore it. And I said on many of my videos, I'm not a nasty person. I try to be a nice person. You know, I try to be the best person I was meant to be. But if my name is mentioned in a negative way, I like to say I'll be the bigger person and not, clap back and say something nasty and roast your ass. But the reality is, knowing me, it's not going to be pretty for you. I'm just saying, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be real nasty, real ugly, real personal, real down and dirty. I'm not the Obamas at all. When they go low, we go high. No. When they go low, I go lower. You know, I think I said this in one of my videos previously. It's easy for me to be nasty. That's easy. That's second nature for me, to be nasty. You know, what's hard is to be the bigger person. And I'm not here on YouTube to be the bigger person. You know, I'm not here on YouTube to always be the bigger person, I should say. There will be moments when I will take the higher road and just ignore somebody and let them live until I decide that I'm tired and I need to check you because you don't step a little bit too far outside of the box that I put you in or that I want you to be in. Now I just peacefully put you back in the box that I want you to be in. But normally, it doesn't work out for you in your favor at all. It doesn't, you know. Because I'm a nasty person when I want to be. I got a real fly mouth and a real fly wit. My tongue is something vicious, you know. This tongue is something vicious, you know. And it's just not a good thing. But in saying that, while it is hard for me to be, well, not hard, it's easier for me to be nasty to someone. I'm a constant work in progress, which means I'm constantly working on myself, which means I'm constantly trying to be the best person I can be. So maybe on Monday, I'll snap off and cuss your ass out. And on Tuesday, I'll laugh and smile and joke around with you. It all depends on how I feel. No one can ever tell me how to feel. No one can ever tell me when and how to be upset. And when and how to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would never tell someone else on YouTube or anywhere else how they should respond or react to anything. I always say, I can't control how someone responds to what I say. But I can't control what I say. You know what I'm saying? And if I want someone to feel a certain way, I can do my best to roast, gag, and embarrass you. But still, at that point, you have a choice to either ignore me or to get in a verbal war with me. And as much as I stammer, and trip over my words, my point to get across very easily. Because for some reason, when I'm upset, I speak a little clearer. When I'm cussing you out, I speak a little clearer. For some reason. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. It just is what it is. But no, it's just funny. Like like I said, I watch YouTube when I'm getting ready for work. I watch YouTube at work. You know, and I make my videos on my way to work and from work. And it's just all this divisiveness, all this ugliness, all this nastiness, all this. You know, I'm gonna be the most shocking person. I'm gonna say the most shocking things. I'm gonna be the most, disrespectful, belligerent person I possibly can. Do y'all know that this thing right here, these cameras that we're on, these videos that we make, is forever? You know, yes, people do change, but no one cares about change. People remember the most nasty, negative things about people. For example, let's talk about Jesse Smollett for a quick moment. First he was believed. Then when people found out that he may have lied, they all turned against him. Now that all charges has been dropped, people are still stuck on he lied. People still are stuck on the fact that he has 16 indictments against him. And although all 16 charges has been dropped against him, people are still stuck on the fact that they think that he lied, that he still has 16 charges against him. So regardless what he do and how much he may prove that he wasn't lying, that it did happen to him the way he said it happened to him, I don't know. Once again, I don't know. But if he proved, even if he proved that, you know what I'm saying, this is what happened to me, I had nothing to do with it, I didn't lie about it, people still going to remember the fact that he was indicted. People still going to remember the fact that they thought that he lied. And that would be the biggest thing that's following him for the rest of his life now. The fact that people think that he lied about something that was so serious and so traumatic to so many different people, that happens to people on a daily basis. Think about it, people. What you put out there is what you put out there. How you put it out there is how you put it out there. No one is obligated to believe that you've changed or see that you have changed. People see what they want to see, how they want to see it, when and where they want to see it. So when you put your worst self on camera, just to roast and gag, and just to prove a point that you're not no punk, or you're not no bitch, or you're not no soft person, you can't be walked all over. Think about that. If the majority of your stuff out here on YouTube is negative, yelling, screaming, cussing people out, getting into beefs and things of that nature, you have to wonder, is that who you are at your core? Or that's just who you are in front of a camera? Do you have this camera courage? Would you meet people with the same energy in person that you have met people with on these YouTube cameras? Would you say the same things if you knew that your mom was watching, if your kids were watching? Would you do the same thing, react the same way when you know that your job is watching you? Would you respond the same way to someone that you may want to be employed by or befriend at a later date? The people that I watch on YouTube, I like, because I like their personality. I like the fact that they do. I like the fact that I think that they're entertaining. You know, they have something that I don't have. They have a delivery that I don't have. They have a je ne sais quoi that I don't have. I got that out when I was stuttering, didn't I? Je ne sais quoi. They have that I don't have. Not saying I want it either. I'm completely happy with who I am. I'm completely satisfied. Oh, just bit my tongue. I got a heavy tongue. That's why I stutter and stammer a lot as well. Just personal information. Sorry about that. But they have something that I don't have, nor do I want. I am completely happy with who I am. I'm completely happy with how I present myself and how I conduct myself and how I carry myself. There is nothing in this world that I would change about myself, that I'm not already working on trying to change. I'm good. Not perfect, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I don't understand why these YouTube streets have become so, people are so engaged in the divisiveness. Why can't we have fun? Why can't we have, a good time? Why can't we just laugh and joke, And I understand there's always going to be negative people out there, but not everyone has to fall into that category. Not everyone has to be drawn to that. Not everyone has to, conduct themselves in that way. I can't tell you how to conduct yourself. I can't tell you how to act, how to respond, how to, present yourself to the world. It's not my place to do that. All I'm saying is think about how you are presenting yourself to the world, and ask yourself, is that what you want the world to know you as, or know you by? Do you want the world to know you as this angry, nasty, divisive person? And like I said before, being nasty, angry, ugly, and divisive, well, not ugly, I always say ugly, being nasty, angry, and divisive breeds ugliness. Make it stink, make your breath stink, make your edges fall out. And what are you doing all this for? A couple dollars? Even if you are making a living off of YouTube, money comes and goes. Integrity is forever. You know, someone look you up. Someone do a research study on you while it's not, and they find all this negativity. No one wants to be around that. No one wants to be, you know, tied to that. No one wants to be attached to that. You know, I know people on here call themselves comedians. You know, do you have the same courage and same comedic timing and wit on the stage in a microphone in front of a live audience that you have on YouTube? If you think you do, you should make a career out of it. A real career. You know? Several YouTubers have done that. Several comedians, several celebrities started on YouTube. Huge celebrities. Use this platform as a launching pad for your career. If you have that much confidence in what you do, you know, you have that much personality, use it. Use it to make yourself into a celebrity. And not just a content creator on YouTube. You know? And I'm not, this is not calling anyone out. This is no subliminals to anyone. But I guess it's a subliminal to everyone. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to, you know, realize what you put out there really is what it is. The ugliness, the divisiveness, you know, starting trouble, I mean, picking at people, what's not, trying to call people out on things. And when they do come out, you know what I'm saying, to meet you where you're at and meet you with the same energy that you put out there, then you want to be a victim. No victims here. You're no victim. You know, you asked for it, now you got it. What you gonna do with it? You know, having someone else have your back is good, but what can you do by yourself? You know, be an individual that can stand alone. Be an individual that can stand by yourself and get the same results as if you had a big group around you. You know, people like strength. Well, let me rephrase that. Strong people like strength. Which means when you have strength and integrity and you know who you are, you're going to attract those type of people around you. When you are weak, divisive, scary, a nasty individual, you're going to attract those type of people around you. You know, no one wants to be around someone that can show them. A weak person won't be around someone that will show them the error in their ways. A strong person knows that they're not perfect. A strong person knows that they are flawed and are willing to have someone else point out those flaws if done and said in the correct manner. You know, but like I always say, if you like my content, if you like this video, check out my channel. If you like my channel, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Remember, always love yourself first. Love someone else. Respect yourself first, and then respect someone else. This is Food Junkie out. Until next time, have a great day. Peace.